Hey Aries, welcome to this reading. I hope that you're doing well today. Okay, here we go. We have the Fool in reverse, Aries Aquarius. Excuse me. Strength reversed, Leo. I'm hearing against my better judgment. I wonder if, for the collective, what I'm getting today is this is someone who ordinarily wouldn't think of something like tarot or wouldn't spend their money on it or invest time consuming it or watching it. But I don't know if they've got a whiff of tarot through you. It's almost like they may have explored the realm of tarot, but it's going against what they consider to be their better judgment. It's going against their ego, which is telling them this is silly, or this is just me wasting my money, or this is me wasting time. Okay, let's see. Yeah, 2 of coins. And we have the 5 of coins. Sorry, I don't know what's going on in my throat suddenly. Ooh, okay. We have the 5 of Swords reversed, Ace of Swords. See, and wow, this is such an interesting Ace of Swords. This, I don't really know even what this is. This creature here has a telescope. This is someone who has gone looking, searching for clarity, for information, and they got it, but I'm not sure they liked what they got back. Let me keep going. 8 of coins reversed. I'm going to put these down here actually. Oh, no wonder they don't like it. 10 of cups reversed. Okay, 3 of cups on the back. So for the collective here today, I'm going to say, have they had a reading on you? Or doesn't have to mean they've gone out and paid for a reading. It could be that they have watched, like you guys are, they've watched a reading on YouTube with you in mind, wanting to find out information about you. So they could even have done that. I'm going to say yes. However, I feel like for the collective I'm channeling, this is not someone who ordinarily is interested in something like tarot or has ever really given it much thought or has really ever considered it as more than, say, a party trick. So I think this person, as I said, may have found out about it through you, or it's almost like maybe they went somewhere and there was a tarot reader, like one of those fortune telling booths or something, and they thought, oh, that's silly, but it still lingered in their mind, and they went back to this, whether they went back to the plays or they went back to researching tarot or finding a tarot reading. I think it's something they maybe argued about with themselves in their mind for some time. Should I, shouldn't I? Is it true? Is it a scam? Back and forth. And then I think they decided to go for it, even though their logic was telling them you're being foolish. It could be something they may be even more a bit embarrassed about or ashamed about, or if it's something they're continuing to do, like let's say they're watching this on YouTube continuously. It's almost something that if someone walked in the room, they'd quickly shut it down, and they wouldn't want that person to know what they were watching, and they probably don't share this with other people. So why? Let's start with the why. Why have they bothered to seek out information about you through a reading, whether it's personal or collective, and whether it's in person or online, to find out some information that they feel they cannot get from you or they haven't received from you? They want to know something about you. So I think they've gone to this with a purpose. They didn't just go and say, tell me what you see, tell me what you know. It was like, okay, I want to know such and such. Or if they didn't say that, they may have gone, and especially if they didn't trust the reader, if they think it's a scam, then they may have gone and not said anything, but they were looking for some kind of specific information to come in through the reading, maybe a confirmation, something to prove to them this person isn't making things up, that it is a real thing that can be trusted, or they just wanted a particular answer about something. Now, the reason I feel they weren't too pleased with what they were told is because this reader was very honest, which, good, but told this person a truth that they knew to be true. So I think it gave them confidence in the reading, but it was painful to hear and accept. And that truth seems to be that there is a feeling of separation or distance, whether it's physical and no communication, or you see each other all the time and talk, but there's that emotional distance. You're not talking about the things you kind of want to be talking about, that there is that distance between the both of you because of a lack of effort, because of indecision. Now, your person here took that to mean their indecision. I'm gonna get, I'll get more in a minute, but just as of yet, I don't know if the reader said that your person was being indecisive, or that you were, or that overall, generally in the connection here, there was some kind of indecision, not enough focused effort. 8 of Pentacles reversed, 2 of Coins upright, and that has led to a 5 of Coins. Now, on top of that, why does it matter? Why is your person upset now that they didn't make a choice, that they didn't commit, that they didn't show up more? Because what they missed out on is the 10 of Cups reversed. So this reader has told your person, this is a huge waste. This is a hugely, this was a massive missed opportunity for such happiness. Yeah, five of Coins is where things are. 10 of Cups reversed is what could have been. This is gutting information for your person, and I think it confirms something they knew to be true, and to hear it crystallized. Yeah, this I'm seeing someone looking like their face has fallen and they're standing up and just walking out. So if they went somewhere in person, I don't think they left skipping and jumping for joy, but they did leave with a sense of, okay, there's really something in this. This resonates completely with me. Or, if they watched it online. Okay, so let's continue. Let's see what else. Let's have a look at this Ace of Swords. What is it they wanted to know, or did they have something specific in mind? Were they hoping to know something? Ace of Swords, can you clarify, please? And I also think by stepping outside of the boundaries that their ego have created for themselves, they were able to find something out that they wouldn't have been able to find out otherwise, through this reading. What's this? 4 of Coins. 4 of Coins reversed. That's it. So I wonder if you're just not speaking with this person right now, and they feel that they can't just come towards you and ask this, or if they had this reading during a time when you weren't speaking, or if there is, there are layers to you, and there are layers to everybody, but they feel that there's a particular layer they cannot get to, or there is something you keep very, very private, and it's something they really have wanted to know. Queen of Coins reversed. And we have, yes, the Moon in reverse. They really wanted to know something. We've got Pisces here. So it could be something about any commitments that you have, whether it's money, work, another relationship, how you feel about them. Are you interested in committing to them? They could want to know about your, just, in general, your daily life, your routine, what that looks like. It could be that they just want to know everything they don't know. Like, what else can you tell me? I know these things about my person, you the viewer, but there are things that are a complete mystery to me. Those are the things I want to know. So they went seeking information here. They didn't just want confirmation of things. They wanted to find out the unknown. Okay, 2 of Coins, 8 of Coins reversed, please. I'm hearing you thought you were clever. So there's a feeling that some of the information they got in the reading is you thought you were clever, you thought you were having your cake and eating it, you thought you were, able to balance both situations, whatever that means. So the situation with you and something else or someone else. And again, I don't know that the reader literally pointed at your person and said, oh, you thought you were clever, but maybe just said more generally, okay, I'm seeing that somebody thought they could have 2 situations at once, that sort of thing. Yeah, we have the Empress, we've got Taurus, and we've got Libra here, but I'm looking as well at the skulls on her skirt, which is very interesting, and that's making me think of Scorpio, the Death card. Page of Coins reversed. So there could be something to do with, today I'm not feeling a child, like a manifested child. I mean, of course, there for some of you there definitely will be children involved, but this particular message, I feel like it's talking about somebody's personal inner child, yours or your person's here. Okay, let's see. Nine of Cups reversed. Okay, so this person who was juggling, that, you know, the reader pointed out someone was wishy-washy, didn't make a decision, didn't put in enough effort. The reader went another step and said the reason why is because this person, they may come across arrogant, they may come across like they want everything at once, and they may come across as selfish, but actually this juggling, this delaying, it comes from a lack of self-confidence. It comes from a lack of believing that they can go after what they truly want and be successful. So it's almost like someone's out here pretending, oh, I'm not bothered, I don't care if it works out, but because they're scared to say how much they really want it and go for it and find out it doesn't work out. So this is, in a way, a form of self-sabotage, but also a form of self-protection. So this is, you know, your person here was getting some real truths told to them and feeling almost uncomfortable that they were being exposed so much, because I think the reader wasn't saying, you know, it was you or this person, as I said, because they weren't able to tell. They're just saying, this is what I'm seeing in your connection, but your person was identifying with these messages saying, that does sound like something I've done, that does sound like me. Okay, Five of Coins, Ten of Cups reversed. And I would say the reader also pointed out how much, how highly you are valued by this person. And I do think they specifically said to your person, you know, or to whoever was viewing the reading, that the thing or the person you want is something very valuable, very, well, yeah, I don't know, valuable. I don't know what else to say. The Empress, you know? Something that you really want, something that you respect and admire. Okay, Five of Coins, Ten of Cups reversed. Let's see. There is also a feeling here that even though there have clearly been, there has been a missed opportunity and a period of time in which someone didn't give enough, I don't think the message here for your person was, oh, well, the ship has sailed, never mind. It's almost like you can come out of this Five of Coins, but to make things different to how they were before, you've got to have more of this Eight of Pentacles going in this situation. Both people showing up, choosing this situation and this connection and giving consistently. Five of Coins, Ten of Cups, Six of Cups. Yeah, there we go. So the final message was one of hope. It was there can be reconciliation. Both people will be happy and open to this. Both people, if it's not about a situation about reconciliation, both people will be happy to move forward in more of a heart-centered way. So it's positive, very positive. However, things do need to be addressed. Someone's got some inner healing to do. They've got to stop self-sabotaging. Also, more effort has got to be put in, and juggling, that just cannot happen anymore. Why would you even want to juggle an Empress? Who, you know, who else have you got going on the side? Who compares to the Empress, you know, or what other situation compares to this situation? Okay. Let's see what the guidance and advice was around this forward movement in a heart-centered way or reconciliation. Did the reader say anything about this? The Sun, and we, you know, I will just say we do have strong Leo energy because we've got strength, and I'm looking at the Sun in this card as well down here. So renewal, healing, abundance, Leo energy, but also the Sun is about clarity, putting everything out there, not hiding anything. Also, we have a seahorse, and in the seahorse world, it's the male seahorse that gives birth. So that's making me think of flipping things on their head in terms of the roles of, say, the divine feminine and divine masculine. So I wonder if the person you are asking about today, you would say is more of the divine masculine energy in your connection, whether you identify as being a twin flame or not, you know, we all have the energies. You would say they're a divine masculine, and you would also say that they were the ones who weren't putting in enough effort, in which case the reader will have said the person who obviously wasn't giving enough, which would be the divine masculine, now needs to come forward, needs to put in more effort. I hope I explained that well. I was talking a lot, but I was also channeling the message, so I don't know if I put the words together in the way they made sense in my head. I'm going to have to watch it back, but then it will be too late. So yeah, I hope that actually made sense, and I did say the words I feel I was saying. Okay, we have the Three of Coins, and we have Justice. Exactly. Yeah, Libra here, we've got to have balance. We've got to have both people showing up, being a team. And it's as simple as that. But there absolutely can be this new beginning or reunion or rebirth and healing. But something about the shift in balance, whoever was giving more, and it seems like it was the divine feminine, whoever that was, it's got to now be on the masculine to restart this. It's almost like giving it life. I'm seeing jump starting a car. So yeah, the initial spark has to come, I think, from, I'm going to say the divine masculine for most of you, but just the person who was sitting back, chilling, not really giving much. And from there, it will be both people contributing. Right, okay, so let me go into this oracle deck. Okay, so what else, please? I was going to say for my reader. Maybe you are readers. I mean, I know lots of you actually who watch my channel are. What else for my viewers, please? What did this reader say? I wonder if for some of you, this reader told your person that you might read tarot, or that you might be sort of spiritual or intuitive. See, look at this, prioritize, that's exactly it. The message was, if you want to move this forward, if you want healing, if you want the chance of having this 10 of Cups that you've missed out on, you've got to prioritize this connection. You've got to give more than you did before. You've got to stop juggling with that 2 of Pentacles. So it says focus on your highest priorities. I, Archangel Metatron, will help you get organized and motivated. Yeah, you have to make this connection a priority. Whoever wasn't giving enough has to give more in order, you know, for this to move forward. And again, I'm not necessarily feeling that your person was sitting there asking questions like, okay, well, how can I get this going again? Do you think we can reconcile? Do you think we can have this big conversation? Blah, blah, blah. I just think the reader, you know, very intuitive, and was like, well, I can see both of you miss each other, 5 of Coins. I can see how happy you could be. So presumably you might want to have that. This is how you can, you know, I feel the reading was just flowing and your person was listening and absorbing it. And that kind of makes me wonder for a lot of you if this is something they were watching online. So like this kind of a reading, it's not stop start where I'm saying something and then you're like, oh, okay, what about this? Like, because of how this is working and how it's being recorded, I'm recording this from start to finish, and obviously you're having reactions and thoughts in your head and feelings in response to it, but the reading continues. You know, it's that kind of thing. So I just don't see your person giving much away about themselves or what they were thinking or feeling during the reading to the reader, apart from, of course, energetically. Overcoming difficulties. The worst is now behind you and you are surmounting any previous challenges. Yes, so you can have a new beginning here. You can move this forward. Things can be much better than they were before. What else? Anything else, please? Yeah, nurture. As you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. So here is the message, double message. You've got to nurture this connection for it to grow, but that Page of Coins reversed. As I said, today it was making me think of a person's inner child, the person who is self-sabotaging, and the message here was someone's got to do healing, someone's got to stop getting in their own way. Okay, so I think I'm going to leave this part here and then we'll go into your person's messages for you at this time. So I'm just going to pause and clear this away and then come back. So thank you for the suggestion, and if this is where you are leaving us, thank you for being here. Hopefully I'll see you back here soon. Okay, part 2, second reading. So this is messages to you from your person at this time. So we'll start with tarot, then we'll move into some message decks, and then I'm going to finish up with the Lover's Oracle to get messages to you from Spirit about this situation. Okay. Oh, sounded like a demon, my goodness. Oh, God. Okay, let's do this. So, Spirit, can you bring through the highest and the best messages? please, for my viewers. What does their person want to say to them? What messages does their person have for them today, whenever they're watching this? My throat is doing some seriously weird things right now, so this might be something this person doesn't actually want to say to you, but their higher self perhaps thinks that they should say it. Yeah, I can't even speak right now. Okay, let's see. Oh, gosh, this energy is feeling different. What does this person want to say to my viewer? They really don't want to say this. I suddenly feel tired, I'm getting a headache, and I just want to stop. I just want to turn off the camera and stop. But I think this I think I would say is from their higher self. Their higher self feels that you should know this. 5 of Cups reversed. I mean, okay, that's not a bad start. They miss you. They want to, you know, if there's any distance of any kind between you, they want to bridge that distance. Yeah, 4 of Wands. We've got the 9 of Swords reversed. Now I'm starting to feel a bit sick. Honestly, the way I'm feeling in response to this, it's like they've got some horrendous secret to tell you, but I think it's pure nerves about their feelings, to be honest, which seem to be positive. We've got the Hanged Man reversed, Pisces, and I'll take this 2 of Pentacles. Okay. What does my viewer's person's higher self want to tell my viewer today? Because I think this is something your person does want to tell you, but the thought of telling you, I think it makes them feel physically sick, like nauseated because of nerves. So as much as they want to tell you this, I think it terrifies them. So much so that it's almost like it's not going to come out in the reading today. Their higher self has to step in and push it forward. We've got Temperance, Sagittarius, healing, balance. Seven of Cups reversed. We have the Queen of Cups in the reverse, 3 of Swords, and the 6 of Pentacles reversed. A very specific message, maybe even just for one person, but if you're the person you're dealing with, if you know, and this is only if you know already, this is not something you're going to find out, so this is only going to resonate if you already have had confirmation of this. It's not a secret. If you know your person has just taken the next step in terms of commitment with someone else, whether it's engagement, marriage, having had a child, the thing they almost want you to know but don't want to say out loud is that they already have regrets about about this. So much so that their body is trying to physically let them know, turn around, back out now, but they might feel it's too late. I mean, if they've had a child, in some ways it is too late, you know. They at least, even if they don't stay with this person, they will have that connection to them. But if it's like an engagement or a marriage, you know, they might be thinking, oh, it's too late, we just got married last week, I can't ask for a divorce or separation now. But everything in them is saying, turn around, turn around, turn around, don't do this, undo this, undo this. So that might just be for one person here who's like, wow, I just heard my person got engaged or something like that. I think they feel sick because they're walking further and further and further down a path that doesn't feel right to them. Okay, their message to you, let's see. I'm seeing clearly they want some sort of resolution if there's been an argument or conflict. If there's separation, they're saying, now, I'm ready now to get out of this sadness and try and, you know, get this back on track, to reconnect with you. I feel like you're my 2 of Cups person. I see that. 4 of Wands, 7 of Cups reversed. So they're not confused about who they want in their life, what kind of foundation they want for themselves. That's you. I feel like there's something more here. Let's see. Empress, yeah, so they see you as their Empress, Taurus, Libra energy, so they think incredibly highly of you. Interesting that this just came out in the first reading I did about the tarot reading, you know, suggesting that your person feels that you are their Empress, and they're sort of confirming this. I'm feeling pure nerves. Every which way a person could feel nerves manifest physically. So it's not to say that your person's experiencing all of these. It could just be, I mean, they could be experiencing them, all of them, or like a mixture of them. But I think Spirit's letting me know, for some of you, your person gets headaches. For others of you, their face gets really red and burns up and their ears go bright red. It could be that for others of you, your person feels physically sick, like they're going to throw up. And then we have some people here who literally cannot get the words out, like their throat closes up, or the words, they fumble over their words, or end up saying something they don't mean, or putting their foot in it or something. And I think also because you seem very calm, very composed, almost a bit unbothered. And it's not to say you are unbothered, but you're doing other things. Your focus is on something else and you just seem at ease with it. So they could be observing you from a distance quietly and feeling like you're at peace, you're calm, and they're this shaking, nervous wreck. You know, when they think about coming forward and trying to reconnect with you and speak about their feelings with you, but it's something they do want to do because they're really clear in their mind. They don't have any confusion about what they want to say or how they're feeling or what they want with you. Okay, Nine of Swords reversed, Queen of Cups reversed. We have the Ace of Cups reversed. I think this is them acknowledging how they left you feeling, like you were very compassionate and honest with your intentions and patient and giving. You offered them this cup, they didn't take it, that was painful for you, so now you've retracted some of this affection. Again, doesn't mean you don't feel it for them, you could still be holding on to it, but you're not trying to give it to them anymore, you're not trying to actively offer it or move this forward. You've stopped worrying about this, you've stopped being anxious. This is, what they're thinking with the Nine of Swords reversed. This doesn't keep you up at night anymore. Even if it does, you just seem very calm, at ease, very composed, very content with what's going on around you. You might disagree because I'm just looking at this card and it's kind of a barren landscape. She's got a few insects, but other than that, there's not much going on. So maybe she's just making do with what's around her, because what else is she going to do, But they're thinking you're really content with what's going on because you're so absorbed in it. Okay, Hanged Man reverse, Three of Swords. We've got are you kidding? I know I said at the start you might not want to watch the tarot reading part because, the first part about how they had a reading because you think there's no chance in hell. But again, I'm going to go back on that, and I'm going to say now, if you haven't watched that, you might want to, because there are some overlapping cards coming out in similar positions, and even if you feel they haven't had a reading, I don't know, there could just be some sort of a message in there for you. So you've got the Ten of Cups reversed and we have the World here. Wow. Okay, so they've had a realization, and I'm hearing too late, about what they've missed out on. The thing is, they do not accept that they have missed out on this. They simply cannot accept it, even though we have the World. If they had accepted it, there wouldn't be such nerves at the thought of trying to express to you what you mean to them, because they would accept there's no point, I can't do it, I shouldn't do it, I won't have a chance. So even if for some of you it really is too late, maybe you've decided it's too late, even though you have these feelings for each other, you're like, no, we're not acting on it. They cannot accept that. They are not ready to let go. They don't want to let go. They want a new beginning. Okay, let's have a look at the Two of Coins, Six of Coins reversed. So maybe they feel that at this point, something that was so easily available to them before because you were standing there making an offer and they kept ignoring it or rejecting it, now they're going to have to fight for this, and it might make them scared to put themselves out there and to say, I want this so much, I'm going to fight for it, knowing you might say it's too late, or that the situation might mean it's too late. Because everybody would be up for fighting for something if they knew they were going to get the outcome they wanted. It's the unknown. It's the, am I putting myself out there, making myself vulnerable? That's how they feel, a bit vulnerable. I'm putting so much into this, knowing it might not work out. But the thing is, you did that before, You put yourself out there. There were no guarantees. And I think, in fact, it didn't go the way you wanted. And yet, maybe you've even used some of this the experience or the pain or the disappointment or the time, the delays, you've channeled that into some way of growing, of healing, of ascending, of doing something in the 3D, manifesting something, because you're showing up as the Empress. So you basically may have transmuted any disappointments here. Okay, 2 of coins, 6 of coins reversed. Let's see. 9 of coins reversed. The Magician reversed, Gemini. 10 of Swords, what's on the back? Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Sagittarius. Okay, so the message today is that this person does want to speak. They do want a new beginning, but they're almost frozen a bit right now. Does the situation allow for there to be a new beginning? Is it a good time? How do they make this happen? They sort of have the feeling that they should be able to make this happen. The Magician is here, but it's reversed, so they haven't quite harnessed this power. The amount of, oh my gosh, I'm feeling the nerves. It's not that I feel nervous, but the physical manifestations, and I just know it's coming from them feeling nervous. It's a lot. So often, you know, we will say, like, why can't they just send you a message? It's not hard. I mean, maybe it is. I don't know. Such nerves. Okay, let's see. Let's get some message cards. And you know, Temperance is here at the beginning, divine timing. They feel like it's the right time to do this. That's why the pressure is on. That's why the manifestation of their nerves, their stress, their anxiety, their worry, their hopes, their fears, that's why they've come on so strong in this reading, because there's a feeling of them gearing up somehow to try and figure out how to do this. It's not that they're saying, oh, I'll think about this in 6 months and I'll get nervous in 4 months' time. It feels like it's something that they're feeling the desperate desire to do now. Okay. So, messages please from this person to my viewer. Yes, see, look, I feel like I'm going through a major test of faith right now, and I'm trying to stay positive, but it's hard. It just feels like life is against me, but I know I'll make it across the finish line and hold you in my arms when I pass this. I think for many of them, the major test is, can you be brave enough to stand up and put yourself out there, declare what it is you want, and fight for it, regardless of what the outcome might be. Okay, I have intimacy issues right now. I'm afraid I'll have performance anxiety and or don't feel very confident about being physical in a healthy way or opening up about my past. Okay, so for some of you, they could have things to tell you about their past in terms of intimate relationships with people, or well, yeah, I don't really know where else to, you know, how else to expand on that. They could just have something to tell you about. I almost want to say who they've slept with, but I don't want to like freak everyone out, because it's not going to be for everyone like, oh, surprise, they slept with your best friend. You know, I don't think it's that, but it's more likely something. Maybe they feel that how they've looked at things like physical intimacy in the past doesn't align with maybe what they assume your view of it is, whether that assumption is correct or not, that you might look at them and think, oh, you know, no thank you. After hearing about your past, I don't think so, or something like that, you know, whatever their past is. Or yeah, their view maybe now has changed and now they're feeling ashamed of something, even if it's not something you would judge. I don't know, but yeah, something there. So this could be a person who you know to be, who you know is particularly focused on the physical with other people, or that's what they've tried to drive forward in this connection with you in the past, or you could have had some discussions around this before, or it could have been a problem before, you know. Okay, and for some of you that just won't resonate. You've done nothing wrong, I'm just figuring things out, I love you, I want you, I'm coming for you, please just be a bit more patient Please just be a bit more patient with me. I'll make this up to you later. Yeah, I feel like they are trying to come forward now, actually, and the nerves are insane. If we were just if we were just intimate and I ran away, please know it wasn't you. It was just super intense and awesome, and I ran feeling undeserving. I'll get my courage back and come back around. So for some of you, it could be that there's a specific thing in your intimate past with this person that they know they have to address, and you know, they might worry that you've already formed conclusions about them because of this. Okay, let's get one more from this deck. I've been putting out messages publicly that are meant for your eyes only. I hope you're getting them. Please keep a lookout for any memes, stories, posts, or songs, because I'm trying to let you know you're on my mind. Okay, maybe they're also trying to gauge if you're still interested in them based on how you respond to these things. If it's a situation where you're, say, friends or contacts, or you're connected on whatever platform this is they're using. Okay. Values, we have too many differences, and we have regret. I wish this never happened. So maybe regret about letting your differences get in the way. But I think I'm going to go in and clarify those two in a minute with some tarot cards and see what's going on there. What else, please? Chemistry. I have never felt a passion this intense. I wonder for some of you if you are very different in many ways, but the chemistry is undeniable, and that created some friction, some push and pull, you know, push and pull dynamic, or like, oh, we shouldn't do this because it doesn't make sense, it won't work out. But we can't help ourselves. I don't know why I'm doing those voices. Unsatisfied. I wasn't happy with the way things were going. And indecisive. I know my inability to make a decision hurts you. Right. Let's see. Values. We have too many differences. Clarify this, please. We have too many differences. Oh, Seven of Swords. I wonder if they lied about something to do with themselves. You know, I think there's a name for it now. Not catfishing. I want to say blowfish, but I don't know, could be, but a variation of like catfish, where people pretend, oh wow, you like basketball, me too, you know, that sort of thing, or oh, you vote this way, so do I, when they don't, you know. So it could be that you have differences that they've not expressed to you, or they think you don't know that you differ in certain ways, and they're worried that's going to be a problem. We have the King of Pentacles, so there could be differences in outlook around work, money, family, home, you know, those sorts of things, those practical 3D things. There could be differences in how you currently live, what you currently have, or what you want to have for the future, and how you both envision living. There could be some differences there, but in terms of how you feel and your passions and your emotions, you're very in alignment. So yeah. Okay, let's have a look at regret. I wish this never happened. What do they regret? What do they wish never happened? This is also someone I feel who has a tough time expressing what they need in relationships, and because of that, they end up feeling unseen and ignored and disappointed. Because there is a sensation here that this person has experienced pain here themselves. They have been disappointed. They've had hopes that haven't manifested, but it's not saying it directly. Okay, unsatisfied. Well, with what? You weren't happy with how things were going. Well, what does that mean? What do you need instead? But not directly understanding or pinpointing or saying this. The Devil. Oh, with those intimacy cards, I wonder if they pushed too hard with the sexual side of things too soon. So you thought, oh, well, I know what this person's history is. I guess I'm another, you know, conquest or whatever you want to call it to them. and they know that you felt that way, that you don't know that there are much deeper feelings here, that they don't see you how they saw or see everybody else, and they regret making you feel this way or not bringing you more clarity around this. We have Capricorn here. Right. I would like to look at unsatisfied before we move on to the Lover's Oracle. 10 of Pentacles reversed. So yeah, there could be something about how you manifest and show up physically in the world that they don't align with or can't align with, but they may have kept it to themselves. So it could be where you live. I don't know, you live in the city, they live in the country, or whatever. It could be who you live with. It could be what you do for a living. It could be if you're not working, if you're studying. I don't know, whatever it is, there is something about how maybe you're moving through the world that doesn't align with them, but they didn't make it known. And I actually don't think it's that big of a deal if they'd have just said it. But it's almost like, well, I want you to think I like everything you like, so you like me. Maybe that comes from a lack of confidence. You won't like me for who I really am. Or if we don't align on everything, you will reject me. So that's what I mean. I think they get themselves into this position of feeling that they're not having their needs met, but they never really expressed their needs in the first place. Okay, right, let's see what Spirit's got to say about this then. So today, very interesting. This is definitely a message from your person. It's what they're thinking about in the 3D is the feeling I'm getting. But such nerve that, you know, before I felt that, okay, their higher self is stepping in here, it's like even today, in this reading, it wasn't coming out and there was such resistance to it. Okay. I shouldn't say resistance. Resistance sounds like they don't want you to know, but just pure nerves, I think. Okay, Spirit, what would you like to say, please, to my viewers about this connection? We have, okay, so this is the image on the back, and it says, close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. So yeah, I think for some of you, not all of you, for some of you though, that depiction of the Empress in that barren wasteland, that might be how you feel, not as fulfilled as this person assumes. And Spirit is saying, remember that you can, you know, find joy around you in the big things, in the small things. Don't allow yourself to fall into that trap for too long of you know, at a time of thinking that you can't be happy without this connection or this person. Sure, maybe it would be like the icing on the cake, but you can still find joy in other things. Even if it's just like, oh, I've just made the perfect cup of coffee and it's really nice and I'm enjoying this moment. Okay, we have look inside yourself, examine what is causing you to feel this way. So yeah, for some of you, there's, you might not be feeling so great, but you could find that the answer or the healing or the help, the resolution is actually also inside. So it's not out of reach. Okay, and let's finish with this card here. I'm noticing the orange heart, so it could be a good time to creatively start something new. What might start as just a form of distraction could become very empowering, exciting, confidence boosting. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. So this could also be a message to try to, as much as possible, stay in the vibration that aligns with what you're looking to receive and pull in, which is love, joy, happiness, I don't know, whatever it is that you want, whatever you're wanting to pull in and manifest. Try to do the inner work to align with whatever vibration you consider this thing to be. And you don't have to beat yourself with a stick. You don't have to chastise yourself if, you know, you're not in that vibration all the time, but just as much